So my name is Jean Guédon and I'm the creative director of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And basically the game AC4 Black Flag will tell the story of Edward Kenway, who's a young British who turned to become a pirate in the beginning of the 18th century. And so this is what the game will be about. So we decided to go back in time because when we decided to do a pirate game, back in 2011 we realized that we had all the ingredients needed to deliver properly this big pirate game that players, gamers were expecting. We were able to create cities, natural environments and naval warfare. So we decided to do this pirate game, and when we did our homework, as usual on the AC franchise, and we realized that the most interesting era was this beginning of the 18th century, so prior to 83 events, that was back in the days in full production. And so because this is the moment where all the most famous pirates gathered in New Providence, Bahamas, so currently known as Nassau. So you have Blackbeard, you have Calico Jack, you have Charles Vane, Benjamin Hornigold, and so many more that tried to create this Republic of Pirates in the Bahamas. So this is why we decided to go back in time. So we want to make sure that this big world is always full of opportunities for the player. So we fill tons of stuff into it, ground activities, naval activities. So on ground you obviously will have to find some treasures, but also rescue some hostages, raid plantations, attack smuggler caves, and we also had lots of activities at sea. So when at sea, every single ship is a potential target for you, or enemy. So be aware of that. And you at sea, I mean, we also have harpooning zones, diving deep on underwater shipwrecks. So all these will ensure that players will always have something on the horizon for them when looking in their spyglass. But the present day is still a very important layer, as it is really the wrapper of the series, and the Animus technology is what makes all the iterations possible within a consistent universe, right? So this will remain true. It's not a spin-off, it's not a reboot, it's the direct continuity. What happened in 2012 with AC3 is that the real world and the fictitious world merged. Right? So you will play yourself in the present day. You will be the main present day hero in 2013, hopefully, if you played it as soon as it's released, working for Abstergo Entertainment, which is a subsidiary of Abstergo Industries. We introduced in 2012 with AC3 Liberation, for example. And so all this will remain consistent, true, and all what has been said in the past remains legit. But we continue the story. Well, definitely next-gen console will allow us to push much more further the immersion, because when you have the ability to make every single leaves moves, when you're stalking into them, or the smoke, the sails floating in the wind, the ocean simulation, all this will be really pushed to its limits, and you will feel the difference. I mean, taste the next-gen version and you will hardly want to come back to the current one.